Good morning. It is Tuesday, I think. I'm pretty confident yesterday was Monday. So that means today's Tuesday. Oh Lord. And I hope that you did something yesterday. Today, we're talking about something a little different. I've done said a million times that I believe everything happens for a reason. And I do. But when you make decisions and choices, I need you to keep something in mind. If you are making decisions that will better yourself and better your life, that's a good thing. And I've said a million times of how won't everybody understand, won't everybody support you, all that stuff. The reason I'm saying this is because a lot of times when we make decisions and choices, especially hard ones, especially the right ones, after there's always that, the devil's like, is that really what you needed to do? Is this really the right way to go? If you're like me, because I'm always thinking I want to do what I'm supposed to. I want to do the right thing. I'm trying to get where I'm going, And there's always, especially when I have to do hard things, because the right thing's not always going to be easy. But most of the time, and what I've found, is it's very hard to do the right thing a lot of times. It's not comfortable. But what I want to tell you in a good way to think about it and keep in mind is if you made decisions based off of your welfare, your health, mentally, physically, emotionally, whatever, if you made those decisions because to better anybody else, like let's say, like if you left a bad situation because you were being mistreated or your children were being mistreated or whatever, that's a good decision, that's a good choice. And I want to reassure you of that doing what you need to do and what's best for you is a good thing. And I know that you're going to be scared and you're going to have doubt and all this stuff, but growing is painful and it's hard. It's not going to be easy, and when you have to step away from something or a place or a person and they have mistreated you, disrespected you, hurt you, just like, if you're that parent with the kids, and you're being abused and your kids are being abused, when you step away and you're doing that for your safety or for somebody else's safety, that is a good thing. It's going to be hard. It's not going to be easy. And you never know somebody's situation. And I was thinking about that yesterday because I mentioned that in yesterday's video. You don't know what a person's going through and the decisions that they make and things like that. But I want to encourage you to be healthy and to be happy and to be safe. And there's no amount of money or nothing that could buy peace. Like it is worth it is worth it. I'm telling you, it is worth it. If you're, for an example, a lot of times I'll hear people say, well, I'd love to do that job, but it's a pay cut. How much is your peace worth? How much is your joy worth, you know? And things like that, or relationships. And I had a friend one time that was in an awful relationship. This person was mean to him, and of course I'm over here saying, get out of there, you know, because I was that friend, you know, that the little mean ones hated, because I would flat out say, don't put up with that, you know. And then I grew up and put up with a bunch of crap, but I eventually reached my limit and got out of it, thank God. But I said, don't put up with that, you know. And to me, like they told me, they said, but I can't be alone. Like literally, they said that to me, I can't be alone. And my brush is coming apart. It's driving me crazy. Driving me crazy. But to me, peace, joy, fulfillment. Listen, I will be alone, and look at me getting makeup all over my black shirt. I will be alone. I will be the crazy lady in the woods by myself, not nobody, for the rest of my life, if that's what peace will bring me peace. And I'll keep my peace. Get out of here with all that other stuff. Like, I don't care who it is. I don't care what they got or what they're offering or whatever. If it costs my peace, it costs way too much. Way more than I'm willing to give. So I want to encourage you today to pay the price for your peace and your joy and your safety and your comfort, because anything that takes that or costs you that is just way more expensive and horrible. So that's what I want to encourage you today. And what we were talking about yesterday of doing something about it. When you're doing something about your life and your goals and your dreams, this is from my experience. I don't know what your experience is going to be. But that's a solo venture. I mean, I guess I really can't speak for everybody, but it's a solo venture. I don't think people can do that for us or help us with that. I think we gotta do that on our own. Getting in there. So, go do what it takes. Because just like I mentioned in a couple videos back of my friend that told me, we'll do it. We only got one time around this earth. That's how they put it, but that's true. Got one life, one chance. And I'm over here feeling like I'm running out of time trying to hurry because I'm thinking of all the stuff I want to do. And I may not have much time left. The Lord can call me home today and I'm ready. But I could have time to do all these things I'm gonna do, and a lot of it's probably just silly stuff. Because yesterday I decided that I had a 76 Ford pickup when I was 16. My dad bought it for me for Christmas. Long story short, I didn't get the truck. It's not with me today. But I was thinking yesterday, I love that body style. I love the headlights and the grill in a 76 Ford pickup. And I said, I'm gonna have another one. I got my eye on one in a field. I think it's one, but it might be a long bed. I don't know long bed. But I was thinking yesterday, driving down the road at work, and I said, I want a 76 Ford. I want it lowered, which I don't like. I don't like lowered trucks, and I don't like lifted trucks, and I don't like squatted trucks. I like factory trucks with aftermarket wheels and tires. That's what I like. Not soap bowl wheels and rubber band tires either. But I was like, I want a 76 Ford. I want it lowered. I want them big fat tires on it. And I want a built engine, Ford engine, of course. I don't know what. Maybe a 351 Windsor. And I want to do donuts in it. That's what I want to do. But I just added that to my list of what I'm already doing. I've already got 3. Which one's a work truck, so we're not worrying about that. But on my project list, you know. And I was like, that's what I want, because that'd be so fun. Just get out and do donuts in it. Where's my mascara? The evil stuff that it is. I swear if I left it at, there it is. I was fixing to say, I swear if I left it at the house and I gotta run around looking like this. But anyways, go be happy. Go choose you, go choose peace, go choose joy. Because I'm telling you, things are going to happen, life's going to change, and you're going to change. And I hope that you choose joy and you choose peace, because despite popular belief, I know what the scripture says. And Jeremiah 29:11 is one of my favorites. But he wants us to have joy. He wants us to have peace. He wants to prosper us. That doesn't fall under sin and bad. I think we get things really mixed up sometimes. Go be who you're supposed to be. Go have peace and go have joy. Because when you do, if you've not noticed, like when you're your other personalities, or when you're having a bad week, or you're upset, you're not much help to nobody else. So if you're not at peace, you're not happy, you're not joyful, I swear, every time, you're not joyful, you are not helping nobody. I know I'm not. So go do your best to be your best, so that you can be helped to other people and do what you're supposed to do, and don't be in a slump. Be happy, be fulfilled. Because God give you something that the world needs. And that may just be a handful of people, or it may be one person, or it may be millions of people. I don't know. But he give you something that's supposed to come out. I'm gonna follow these bangs. Go have a good day.